Hello, I'm Andre.
I'm Andrea.
We're doing Doctor Who. We just watched The Edge of Destruction. It's the two-part story that was initially intended to be the final episodes of Doctor Who. Its initial order was only 13 episodes, and so this was written as sort of a cheapie, a quickie to, round things out. You look like you have a lot to say about this one.
Oh my god. Okay, my first thought was they're doing this episode because the last episodes cost them so much money because there were so many characters and so much set design, which now I think was definitely true because at the end they were just like, what could this problem be? Maybe a spring got stuck. Like, it's just the most ridiculous. I have just lost an hour of my life over a spring.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly explain why Susan wanted to kill everybody with scissors or why Ian was strangling people.
Not at all.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
So, what were your thoughts for just the first episode when you were watching it? What did you think about?
I was super creeped out, but I get scared easily. So, like, Susan, she's got that, like, kind of scary looking face in general. Susan, like, she can be a little creepy. And so when she's just standing there with the scissors, I'm like, what the? Like, I don't know. It creeped me out. And then when she was like stabbing the thing, I'm like, what are we watching?
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like a totally different show. Like, it just went like psycho. Like, I don't know.
But loose spring really explains all.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
When springs are loose in my house, I go around killing people all the time.
Yeah.
So.
There are a couple things I really think are interesting about this story.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, really. Really. Well, one of them is the Doctor himself. And I mean, in previous stories, you've been really angry with him. You've been sort of frustrated. This made you really angry with him.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, what did you?
He roofied them.
Yes.
He drugged them. Like, then he like blames them, and then at the end they're all just like, "I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay." What? Yeah, I think I hate him. He's like, he just drugs people and kidnaps people, and no, I'm not a fan.
So this is the start of his sort of softening in a lot of ways. The end of the episode. The end of this episode is the first time he's ever said, "I was wrong," and somebody else was right, and him trying to make it up with Barbara is actually this really important moment between them. And it's gonna make them stronger as a unit.
So he's gonna stop acting like a jerk?
Sometimes. But, I mean, it's a slow process, right? He turns into the character who's in the show now. It's really slow, but it's interesting to watch, too, for me. I mean, this one is terrible. The instruction is terrible.
Oh my god.
There's no redeeming quality to this, really, except for that character moment at the end that I really did like, where the Doctor and Barbara are talking. This is also the first sort of hint that we get that the TARDIS is a bit alive. That
True.
The TARDIS can tell us, it can give us not really mechanical or computerized clues to things, but things that, are really odd. For like a machine would not do some of the things that the TARDIS did in this episode.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting to see.
It was. It's kind of creepy that, like, the effect of that was them, like, strangling each other and stuff. So that's a little... I'm hoping it doesn't go in that direction. I like the TARDIS. I hope it is alive and is a nice TARDIS and not one that makes people want to kill each other. You know what I mean?
So I don't think the show ever gets as weird as that again.
That's good, because that creeped me out.
That is pretty much the weirdest.
Like, Susan's face, I was like, I'm gonna have nightmares about this chick now.
Yeah, I still don't understand why she was acting that way. I still don't understand why Ian was acting the way he was. The whole first episode, he was, I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
It was just...
I thought it was gonna be some sort of, like they were inhabited by...
The doors were open and something came in.
Something came in and, like, got into their bodies and was taking them over occasionally or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it was a spring.
It was a spring that was stuck in the
jam. And then I love how the Doctor's like, let me explain a spring to you.
For 3 minutes.
She's like, what See this spring?
I have this pen light.
It's supposed to go like this, and it went like this, and got stuck, and then you wanted to kill everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of just have to forget that one happened.
I'm hoping to
okay,
before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's really not brought up again.
Good.
So yeah, and so we're not going to bring it up again or anymore.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna say bye to this episode.
yeah, so
Yeah.
next time we're going to do Marco Polo, and I hope you join us. Thanks so much.